So Mayo's always been a dream of mine. Mayo has an unparalleled number of resources that you get to tap into as a resident. And so for residency training, I was really excited to be able to come here.
We have our clinic out in rural Casson, where you get kind of that feeling of being the only doc in town, but yet we also can be here at Mayo, at the large hospital and in the specialty clinics downtown, where you're kind of with world-renowned experts. So it's really kind of the best of both worlds.
The benefit of working, of course, in a rural setting is that we do get to know our patients really, really well. Casson is a pretty small community, so oftentimes we'll see patients and we'll see their parents, we might see their grandparents, we might see their kids. So it's really nice to be able to provide that continuity of care for the entire family and really get to know them.
Why this residency is so unique is if you live in Rochester like I do, you're able to get to restaurants, to movie theaters, to Target, to get your groceries, whatever you need there. And then when you drive 15 minutes down the road, you're in Casson, and Casson is definitely a more rural experience. And so you're able to have this kind of small city experience, but also have a truly rural experience when you come out here without the feeling of being isolated and in the middle of nowhere.
The moment you step into Casson Clinic, you are the family doctor. Everybody encourages you to truly be the person that you are going to professionally become. And so it's really, really great practice and really great learning. And you learn that you are somebody's doctor.
I think the clinic here in Casson is probably the thing that's the most unique. The fact that it's a resident-run clinic, I think really encourages us to take ownership of our patients, and I think it fosters a sense of independence and continuity of patient care. And I think that's going to make our transition to life after residency a lot easier as well.
Coming in here, everybody talked about how nice and approachable everybody was, and I didn't realize how much that is true until actually getting here in residency. Just being able to, interact and work with people that have kind of written the guidelines on treating certain diseases is just something that you're not going to get elsewhere.
Let's say I see a patient here in Casson, and I'm trying to do all I can to help them, but I'm thinking, wow, I could really use a neurologist to help me with this person's issue. The Mayo Clinic is 15 minutes up the road, and I can talk with our colleagues up there and ask them what they think about the case. I can send the patient up there to see our colleagues in neurology, what have you. You've got the #1 hospital in the nation, one of 5 top hospitals in the world, 15 minutes away. You're not going to find that anywhere else.
The biggest highlight for the program for me is my co-residents. My co-residents are truly my family away from family. Obviously I really enjoy hanging out with them at work, but we also spend a lot of time outside of work.
I love my co-residents. Getting along with them is easy. You have to pick a program that you get along with the people and they are your people, because you are the ones up late at night, working together. You're sort of in the trenches together.
There's a lot of fun outdoor activities that we often like to partake in Minnesota. Minnesota has a lot of really great state parks and trails. We also just like to go out to eat in Rochester, or just go to each other's house and sit on each other's porch and just talk about our days and just hang out when we're not working.
If you are blessed enough, like I am, to have a family who supports your dreams and goals, and a significant other who supports your dreams and goals, you have to go with your gut. And I tell people when they interview here, your gut may say you don't want Mayo, and that's fine. I just want you to go with your gut, because that's what I did. And I just realized there was no place out there for me like this place. And 3 years later, all those Delta Sky miles later and everything, I know I made the right decision, and I'm glad I did.
If I could do it all again, I would 100% pick this program. No question.